Hi, my name is Miranda Cash, and I'm going to do a lesson over making claims and supporting your claims with evidence. These are my standards, RI-4.1, RI.4.9, and W4.4. My lesson we're learning, my learning target is students will be able to read an article and make a claim supported by textual evidence. So let's get started. So students, what is a claim? Does anybody know what a claim is? If you state a claim about something, what does that mean? Okay, what if I claimed that basketball is better than football? Okay, yeah, a claim is saying something, stating your opinion about something. So today what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to state a claim in an argumentative fashion. So if you just state that football is better than basketball or basketball is better than football, you can't really support that with a lot of evidence because it's an opinion. So what you can do is you can say something like, although basketball and football both encourage teamwork, basketball is a more social sport because it does not require its players to be physically aggressive towards their opponents. So can I support that with details? Yes, I can, because I can say, talk about some of the physical elements of football. I can talk about the physical elements of basketball. I can talk about the teamwork required in basketball, but there's also a counterclaim that's available in saying that football is a more social sport because it is X, Y, and Z. So a claim has two sides of it, and you can be either for or against it. So today what we're going to do is we're going to go to an article on Newsela, and we are going to address this learning topic of making a claim and using textual evidence. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to look over this article and tell me any words that you don't understand. So I'm going to give you a couple minutes to just skim this article. Remember, if you are having trouble with this article, you can change the settings on it so that it's a different level. So for example, laws in Denver have changed to allow children to sell lemonade. This is a 416 word article, and it's a lot easier to read. So if you're struggling with the different levels of reading, then I encourage you to put it on a different level. If you need it in Spanish, it's also available in Spanish. But I encourage you to find the reading level that you're the most comfortable with. A lot of you we have already used this, so you already know which one you're comfortable with. Once you get done reading this, I want you to do the quiz and I want you to do the writing example. If you have any questions, let me know and we will talk about it. So remember, a claim is what? Okay. Yes, and how do we support a claim using evidence? Okay, so like I said, if I claim that basketball is a better sport because it encourages more socialization with people and it's not as physical, well, I can use articles to back that up. I can use quotes from articles and then I will explain what that means and why it supports my answer. Exactly. So this is the part of my lesson where I would be, well, in a physical classroom, I would be walking around, but in a virtual classroom, I would be talking to different students and checking on them, making sure nobody has any questions. If they do have questions, I would be answering them. One thing that's really cool about Newsela, I don't know if you've ever used it before, but I can present it, I can save it, I can share it with somebody, but there's also this read aloud aspect of it where the students can actually listen to it For those who have some are better at hearing things, they have a more auditory learning style. They can read it. Like I said in my video, you can go anywhere from a 3rd grade reading level, which is right here, up to a 9th grade reading level, which is what I'm basing my grade on, is 9th grade. So then they can go to the quiz element. There are 4 questions. And one cool thing about this is if I take it down to this level, it also changes the questions. They're still getting the same content, but the questions are different. So they can go through and select which one's correct, and it will tell them why it's correct or why it's incorrect. And then it will also tell them why that question was or wasn't the answer. So it's really cool. I really like Newsela. Another thing I would be doing at this time is I would be talking to individual students about what they're going to do for their claim and what they're going to do for their evidence and how they're going to support it. I would talk to them about how to use quotes and be more individualized. That way the students who need it the most, for example, Alexis, Levi, Jaden, Garen, Mason, Matthew, Blaze, Kylie, Adeline, Josephina, Zavon, Luther, and David can get that support that they need. While at the same time, in this more advanced level, Elijah, Ariana, Brianna, and Cohen can work at this higher level up here. So while my others may be working down at the 580 or the 8840, people can be working at the max level, which is a 9th grade reading level, which is on level 4, what I'm talking about at this moment. So after I got everybody through and they've started writing their claims and they've been answering their questions and they have a paragraph written, I would start talking to them about their essays. So I would say something like the following. Okay, students, let's get together and let's talk about what claims you have done so far and what evidence you used to support it. So at this time, I would go through with them and talk to them about what they are doing and what they're using to support their claim with. And then we would talk about if their claim was an opinion claim or if their claim was something that you could argue. So that's what I would do to teach this lesson. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you and have a great day. Also, I would redirect the students back to my learning target. What we're doing, we're making a claim and supporting it using evidence.